What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Tip Offs and Kickoffs podcast. I'm your co-host, D. Wells.
What's up, guys? It's Joska right here. Let's pod, baby.
Let's get it. Caitlin Clark, okay? So I know in the last pod we talked about, her, not playing well. I mean, she got hurt again, I think she keeps aggravating her groin. She was ruled out for the Liberty game. She missed that All-Star game. She's not really playing up to her potential, but these teams they're playing her so hard, though. Like, they're playing defense so physical against her. She's getting full court pressure, double team, triple team. And she don't really get the foul calls. And I don't understand that because, you look at the NBA, you look at all the really good players. It's bullshit. Sometimes they don't get certain calls, but the NBA don't really want these big name players getting hurt because at the end of the day, they're a moneymaker, right? But you don't really see the WNBA doing that right now. And I just feel like they got to somewhat protect her, she gets fouled hard, bro. She's getting knocked around like a piñata. Like we us being a Fever fan, I just want to see these refs give, some foul calls because at the end of the day, we can't be having these girls, getting in fist fights and getting pushed down and getting hurt all the time because, these refs aren't calling these fouls.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I don't know. I feel like it's starting to turn into the NBA a little bit where they're letting the girls get a little bit physical. I don't know because it's getting towards the end of the season as well. Obviously they're about to start the second half. They have 20 more games or something. I just think they're just letting it be physical. But yeah, Caitlin Clark is, yeah, she's getting roughed up pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
If you watch the games, though, it's kind of crazy because she's such a troll, though, and she talks a lot of shit.
Yeah.
She kind of brings it on herself a little bit, but yeah, back to her injury, though, man. It's awful that she keeps playing with the aggravated groin. Honestly, she should have just sat out until the All-Star game because I'm not gonna lie to you, man. After this weekend, being downtown, so many people flew in and spent thousands of dollars to come see her in the All-Star game, and they were pissed when she got ruled out. She got ruled out the day of the skills challenge. The day of.
Yeah.
And people were flying in from all over. I ran into some people that flew here from Germany. You know what I mean? I'm like, come on. That's not a quick trip,
Yeah.
But yeah, get well soon, Caitlin. But I'm not gonna lie, you pissed a lot of people off. But I get it. Your health matters for sure. Just wish it went the other way,
Yeah. We all want to see her get healthy,
For sure.
Nobody wants to see a great player like her just continuing to try to play through these games while she's hurt. She just needs to completely, go through physical therapy. Whatever she needs, man. She just needs to get better. She needs to be completely healthy before she goes out here and plays hard ball. I don't know if you heard, the WNBA is expanding. You know where they're going?
Yeah. Portland?
Yep, Portland.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what the name's going to be?
No, I don't know the name.
The Portland Fire. They're reviving the name. Portland Fire, bro. They're going to be starting play in 2026. That's dope, man. Hopefully, here, soon, all the players start getting raises, bigger contracts. So the WNBA All-Star game, too, was just recently played. Team Collier ended up beating Team Clark 151 to 131. And, bro, Nafisha Collier scored 36, dropped 36. That's crazy. Captain of the team. Obviously, we would have loved to see Caitlin Clark play and, maybe drop 30, 35. What really surprised me, though, Team Clark, you had Kelsey Mitchell with 20. That's not surprising. What really surprised me was Sabrina Ionescu. I figured since Caitlin Clark was going to be out, she was going to be dropping a 30-point game, 25-point game, but she only scored 12. Paige Buchers and Angel Reese only had 6 points, both of them.
After watching that game, it was just the guards they were just shooting all the threes they could shoot. All Buchers and Reese were doing was pretty much facilitating and getting rebounds. Yeah, it was literally like a shootout, but it was a blowout. Probably would have went a little different if Caitlin was playing, but it's hard to tell. I mean, that team was pretty stacked. Did you see that during the warm-ups in the All-Star game, they were wearing a very controversial shirt?
No, I didn't.
So they wore a shirt that says, "Pay us what you owe us." And I don't know, man. I can see them. I don't know. I could probably see them sitting out.
Like going on strike? Like it's the UAW, bro?
No, I'm serious. Yeah, I feel like
That's
it's coming.
Crazy.
And Angel Reese actually was tweeting about it, and she wants everybody to get paid, and like she's getting a big bag already. But she's looking out for all the other girls, and that shows she's not a bad person. What people try to make her out to be,
Yeah.
Speaking of Angel Reese, she is the fastest player to reach 500 points and 500 rebounds in just 38 games.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a stat. But it doesn't surprise me. That's Miss Me Bounds,
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, that's wild. That only 38 games.
Yeah, 38 games. So
that's a stat.
Season and a half. That's all it took. I mean, that's crazy. NBA players that don't even get 500 points in 3 seasons, and she got it in a season and a half. And they play 40 games a year. Yeah, I mean that's pretty impressive. Angel Reese has been balling lately. It's probably because that new shoe she dropped. Shout out to Reebok. The Angel Reese 1. They've been sponsoring it, and it's been everywhere all weekend around Indy. I'm not gonna lie, for a Reebok basketball shoe, it looks pretty cool. It looks like a Yeezy 720.
I know you're a big shoe guy.
It looks like a Yeezy 350.
I know you're a big shoe guy. You gonna cop it or what?
Yeah, damn near. I'm gonna cop that shoe for sure.
Yeah. It's probably gonna be worth some money. I don't even know. I don't even know what they're going for. Have you heard what the price tag on them would be?
They haven't even officially released it yet, but I think it's gonna be around $100.
Okay,
somewhere around there.
I got you.
So she hasn't released her actual. So she hasn't released her actual basketball shoe, but she does have a. Do you remember the Reebok pumps? Like Shaq's Reebok pumps? Yeah, so she kind of has one of she has a collaboration with Shaq and a Reebok pump, and then she has a casual shoe out. But her actual shoe isn't out exactly yet.
Okay.
It does look like a fucking Yeezy though. I mean, it does. It looks. I damn near would copy it. It looks like a comfortable shoe. It's a low top. Yeah, I could rock it. It looks like it might be comfortable, dude. No one's rocking Reebok in basketball. I mean, that's pretty cool that she's bringing that back. Especially to the W. Definitely shout out Shaq because I know Shaq helped that put that in motion.
It's official. LeBron James opted into his contract for 1 year, $51.6 million.
The king.
Here, I thought he was going to the Warriors.
Ain't too late yet. He still could get traded.
Yeah,
he still can get his way out of there.
I don't think he's going to because the vet Marcus Smart reaches a buyout with the Wizards, and now he ended up turning down the Knicks too, because he wanted more playing time. So he's going to the Lakers. So that's another vet, a great defender. Yeah, they're stacking that team around LeBron and Luka right now.
I wonder if he's going to dye his hair purple. because I swear every time he goes to a certain team, he's always dyeing his hair. Marcus, you better get your goofy ass on somewhere, man. I'm playing. Hey, hopefully Marcus Smart balls out for the Lakers. Hopefully they all stick together. That is a good addition for the Lakers. But I don't blame Marcus. Like, who wouldn't want to play with the King,
Yeah.
especially
Oh,
on his
yeah.
way out?
Yeah.
You know, the Knicks are a disappointment. They're literally they can't even make up their mind who they want to coach. So I don't blame him. I'd rather live in LA than New York, anyways.
You think Bronny's going to be brought up?
Oh yeah, dude. He's been killing in the G League. Not the G
Yeah.
League. He's been killing in the summer league.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he killed it in the
Uh,
G League too this past year.
oh, for sure, yeah. He's getting 40 points, multiple games. I mean, it's just a matter of time. He's definitely gonna get his number called up. And he's gonna prove all the doubters wrong. You know what I'm saying? If you play Bronny, you play him at least 25 minutes in an actual NBA game, I think he's gonna put up at least 15. 10 to
Yeah,
15.
I could see it.
I
Yeah,
think so.
he's made
I
a lot of
personally think so.
improvements ever since his debut. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's went through a lot, man. I mean, he had cardiac arrest at 18 years old. I mean, that's just the kid's had a lot of bad luck. So,
Yeah.
shout out to Bronny. Bronny's been in the gym with Chris Brickley. Him and the King been in New York in the gym
Mm-hmm.
working. I think Bronny's gonna get it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bronny.
Speaking of the summer league, man, whoo boy. Uh, the Hornets and the Kings play tonight. They made it to the championship game. Isaac Jones and Jalen Sims both carrying the way for the teams, man. Isaac Jones, he popped off with a 36-point game. Jalen Sims had a 25-point game. What's
Insane.
crazy is he got waived by the Bulls. Bro, Jameer Young was 7 threes in a 40-point game. Dude was lights out that game.
Somebody pick him up.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna let him shine. Did you see that James Harden took a pay cut for Bradley Beal and Brooke Lopez to join up on the Clippers?
Yep.
Because James Harden cares about winning. I mean, there's only a couple players that do that that's willing to sacrifice some bread for the team. Not to mention, he has a big bag from Adidas. Like, he ain't never going to go broke. Same thing with LeBron, you know. LeBron takes pay cuts. There's a couple people that do it, and I respect the hell out of that. You know, sometimes you got to do that to win. And, yeah, I give James Harden my most respect for that. Clippers look dangerous. The Clippers might contend out there in the West. I mean,
that's gonna be a nasty team, dude. Like,
yeah.
I damn near might go back on my top 5 and put them in the top 5 because you got James Harden, Bradley Beal, Kawhi Leonard, John Collins, Ivica Zubac. You got Brooke Lopez, and damn near CP3 might be going to the Clippers. It hasn't happened officially yet, but there's rumors going around that the Clippers are super interested. But what would that mean, though? What would that mean for the Clippers if CP3 goes there? Are you going to start Bradley Beal or CP3?
I'm gonna start Bradley Beal for sure.
You think so?
CP3, yeah, CP3 is the end of his career. He's gonna be the sixth man for sure. I mean, he was gonna be the sixth man in San Antonio, but everybody got hurt, so that's why he ended up starting there. But no, CP3 knows that like these young guys got to get after it. He's gonna come off the bench, does what he has to do to win. He'll do that for the team. He don't have an ego where he needs to play. CP3 is willing to do whatever it takes.
I just feel like CP3 makes more of an impact on the court than Bradley Beal.
They're paying Bradley Beal a big bag, so he's gonna have to do what he could do. Bradley Beal is gonna. I'm telling you right now, he's averaging 20 this year. I'm calling it right now. He's gonna average 20 this year with James Harden and Kawhi. James Harden has always been a playmaker. So James Harden's going to get his 20, 25, but he's also going to get that 10 assists. Same thing with Kawhi, if he even plays. I mean, dude, he's on his last year, so I think he's going to play just so he can get that max.
Yeah.
So, so Kawhi Leonard's probably going to pop out this year for sure.
Yeah.
Save his PTO for next season.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, Chris Paul, I think he'll be a good veteran 6-man. He'll be a great addition. I mean, that'll
Oh
be
yeah.
crazy. So, maybe we'll know soon about that. Speaking of other free agencies, Damian Lillard is going back home to
Mm-hmm.
Portland.
Yep. He gonna be that number one guy again.
Damian Lillard is going to go back there on a 3-year, $42 million contract with a player option to 27 to 2028 season. It's going to be him and Drew. I'm happy for Dame. I mean, at least he used to go back and he can shoot the ball as much as he wants. I mean, the ball is literally in his hands. He is that guy on that team again. He's the number one option again. Try to get another max extension before you go out. Might as well. If you're going to shoot the ball 40 times, you might as well average 30 and make the first team All NBA
Mm-hmm.
or any team All NBA and go ahead and get that contract boost. Go ahead and get your money, King. Shout out
Yep.
to you, Dan.
So in the MLB, we had the All-Star game that went underway. We had the Home Run Derby that went underway, and they're all just getting back into regular season games. The NL ended up winning the All-Star game in a home run swing off. Okay. And my man Kyle Schwarber came out there with 3 home run, 3 at bats to win it all. Ended up winning the MLB All-Star MVP. I mean, that was it was fun to watch, man.
He's always been good. I'm glad to see him get an All-Star under his belt. Yeah, I mean it's nice seeing him, because he's getting up there in age. It's nice seeing him still at his peak, still
Mm-hmm.
performing very well, and that's cool. He's on his last year at the Phillies. Probably gonna bounce and get a big bag next
Yeah.
year. But go ahead and celebrate that, Kyle. Go ahead and celebrate that MVP, man. Not a lot of people say they got that, and you got that and
Mm-hmm.
added it to the resume. Shout out to Kyle Schwarber. You know he went to college, right? He went to IU Bloomington, baby. That is an
Really?
IU alumni,
I
yeah.
did not
And
know
he was
that.
there this past year at College Game Day. Shout out to Kyle Schwarber, man. Real Indiana baseball right there, man.
Paul Skeens, also, he started in the All-Star game. He's the first pitcher to start 2 All-Star games back-to-back since Max Scherzer in 2017 to 2018.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's so long ago.
Yep.
8 years ago.
Yep. Paul Skeens is a dog, man.
Yeah.
You know, he's the National League. He was the National League starting pitcher, obviously for the All Star, and he set a new record for the fastest strikeout by an All Star game starting in the pitch tracking era since 2008. Dude, he pitched 100.3 mile an hour strikeout.
It's insane.
Yeah.
He beat his own record, right? From last
Yeah,
year.
yeah. 99.7 was his fastball from last year when he struck out Gleyber Torres.
Yeah, that's insane, bro. The home run derby was pretty crazy, man. Um, it came down to Cal Raleigh and my dog Junior Caminero, Tampa Bay Nation. Hey, and I told you that.
You
I
did.
told you it was gonna come down to them too. I told you
I
that.
didn't. I guess Cal Raleigh would win, but I didn't think he'd make it to the finals. I didn't think Junior Caminero would make it to the finals.
Yeah. So Cal Raleigh had 51 home runs. It's insane. He actually made it to the final round by like less than an inch. If it would have been shorter, like than an inch, then he wouldn't have made it.
That's crazy.
We're not surprised. He's been going crazy all season with
Mm-hmm.
with home runs. But to top it off, he is the first catcher to win a home run derby. Not only that, first switch hitter to win a home run derby too.
Yeah, that's a
That
stat.
is insane, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, look, man, I'm gonna bat left-handed 10 times. I'm gonna bat right-handed 10 times. It don't even matter. It's going over there. 500 feet, baby. Hey,
Yeah, that's insane,
he
dude.
got it done. I
He's
mean,
been killing it all year, man, with the home runs.
yeah.
O'Neal Cruz had a 513-foot bomb in the home run derby. He tied for fourth. I think Juan Soto holds the record for the longest bomb in derby history with 520 feet. But man, 513 feet is dude, that's a long way out there.
Yeah. I wish like Aaron Judge, Shohei, Vladimir Guerrero, guys like that, bro, would participate in that because man, it used to be that way where the best home run hitters were always participating in that. Cause like, bro, I mean, I see why Aaron Judge doesn't do it because Aaron Judge would probably win that shit every time. If we're being honest.
I think it's personally cool to see, maybe people that aren't the best home run hitters just go in there and compete. I mean, because realistically, I don't really want to see the best of the best get in there every single time. You'd like to see somebody else get in there, like fan favorites, like Byron Buxton and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, it is cool to see the best of the best go at it, but I don't want to see that every year. Even like maybe in like an upset, like an Aaron Judge going against a Jazz and Jazz just pops off and beats him. Like that's cool. So I really wanted to talk about this, and I know you want to talk about this too. Everybody's been talking about this. So in the NFL news, Teddy Bridgewater gets suspended from coaching high school football in Florida for a year for paying player and team expenses. What do you think about that?
Man, that's so tough. It's crazy. Speaking from experience, man, I mean, first of all, I'm gonna talk about what all the expenses were for. We can talk about that real quick. But so he apparently spent $100,000 of his own money to cover expenses such as $14,000 in training camp, which that sounds like an NFL training camp to me.
Yeah,
that's a lot. I don't know what he did for that training camp, but $1,500 a week in meals and $700 a week for transportation, and the transportation was like getting kids Ubers back and forth. Dude, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Like, he's teaching in the inner city of Miami. A lot of these kids, probably 95% of these kids they come from rough backgrounds and poverty. So does Teddy Bridgewater. This is his alma mater. He comes from humble beginnings, man. I don't understand why him feeding the kids and getting them rides to and from practice is a big deal. When I was in high school, when I played football, every sport I played, football, soccer, track, all that, most of the time I would catch a ride from either the coach or one of my teammates every time because like my parents didn't have a car, couldn't come get me. With the meals, man, I mean, that is common in sports. That's common in high school sports. I mean, you guys had team dinners, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and it's like $1,500 a week in meals. That's really not crazy when you have 50 kids on a football team.
Yeah,
at least 50 kids on a football team.
100%. You're just catering stuff in, like Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
like for me, Teddy Bridgewater is an all-around stand-up dude. He's a great person, okay? And he's made a lot of impact on his community. And his community is backing him in this whole thing. And most of the media is backing him. And they should. Because I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right at all. It's not like he was recruiting players from other high schools, and middle schools and giving them money or buying them cars or paying their parents' bills. Like he literally was just paying for meals, rides to and from practice, paid for the lines to be painted. I mean, come on, man. If he's going to put out his own money, why is he getting, faulted for that? This man should be getting praised for him looking out for his players like that. Teddy probably has the most money out of all those coaches in Florida for high school. Okay, but why does that matter? Everyone would love a coach that can bless their team like he did.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think it was the school that brought it to attention. I mean, I feel like it was like a surrounding school that got jealous and did that and looked
Mm-hmm.
into the school because they won the state championship last season. This man, he doesn't even get paid. He's a volunteer coach,
Mm-hmm.
and he's doing all this for the team. Feeding kids and getting them a ride there's nothing wrong with that. Obviously, you can't personally give 50 kids a ride home because you got to think your parents got to pick you up or something. There's no bus to go home after football practice, and the meals the kids got to eat, especially when they got road games, team dinners. I mean, dude, like that is a huge part. Like I remember in high school. Shout out to all the rich families and my teammates on the soccer team. Shout out to the parents. Um, like every Thursday we would go to Fazoli's, and every Tuesday and Thursday we'd go to Fazoli's, and every away game they would get us a big meal on the bus to go back home.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it's not just the coach; it was the whole team's family. But like, still, we needed that, and that's nice. And I was grateful as hell for that.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with football. Every Friday, team dinner, big cater. Man, there was so much food. Um, that stuff's important, man. There's people that don't get meals at home. I mean,
Yep.
and I'm sure some of these kids that he coaches are like that. I mean, I was like that.
Yep.
Some of these kids looking forward to that. Plus, it brings the team together.
Mm-hmm.
If
Oh
he
yeah.
didn't do none of this, I mean, kids wouldn't show up to practice. The kids wouldn't be prepared. I mean, it's honestly some BS. And
Yeah.
he came out and said that if they don't reinstate him to coach or whatever, he said he'll just continue to do what he's doing and he'll coach from the stands.
That's him being a stand-up guy right there. Like he's not going to sit
Yeah.
here and say, "Oh, I didn't do that." No, like, look, I did this. Like, yeah, I did. Like because this is right, and I praise him. Shout out to Teddy for that. That's what you do in a community. This is part of what high school football is about, and this is how these kids grow up. It's just sad to see some of the media backlashing him. I just don't see how you could do that. Like I said, it's not like he's out here, buying Teslas for kids to come from middle school to his high school to play for him. Like you said, he's a volunteer coach. He's just doing what he can to give back to his community. And just the fact that he's getting punished for that is just sad. It's just sad. Shout out to Teddy Bridgewater, man. He's a real OG for that. Okay, another thing, I saw this list. Okay, actually, you saw this list. You saw this list and you sent it to me, and it's very controversial. And I wanted to talk about it. So this
Oh
list came
shit.
out, and it said the top QBs. Like a preview of the top QBs, the top 10 list of this upcoming year. Okay, I'm just gonna go through 1 through 10 here, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, so we got Patrick Mahomes number 1, Josh Allen number 2, 3 Joe Burrow, 4 Lamar Jackson, 5 Jaden Daniels, 6 Matt Stafford, 7 Justin Herbert, 8 Jared Goff, 9 Jalen Hurts, and 10 Baker Mayfield. What are your thoughts?
Not being biased at all. But they got Baker messed up. They really got Baker messed up. Look, I know that you are a diehard Chargers fan. But let's be realistic, man. Baker is better than Justin Herbert, bro. Whether you want to admit that or not.
No.
How many playoff wins does Justin Herbert have?
Probably more than Baker.
He has 0.
Does he?
Yes. We don't have the easiest division. And not to mention, Baker Mayfield is leading his always top 3 in passing yards and passing touchdowns every single year.
Mm-hmm.
Every full season he's played.
I could get behind that. I could get behind that a little bit. The only thing with this list for me is the biggest thing for me with this list is, look, Joe Burrow is a great quarterback. I'm not taking anything from Joe Burrow. He played lights out last year. It was basically because him and Jamar Chase, they have a connection. I mean, he played lights out. I think there was like 5 or 6 straight games, man, where he threw for 350 yards or more. But some of those games they end up losing. And you can't really blame that on Joe Burrow because their defense was not very good last year. But I don't see how you could put Joe Burrow in front of Lamar Jackson. Like, how? Like, come on, man. Like, come on. We got to put Lamar at least 3. In my opinion, at least the top 5, I could see Patrick Mahomes being 1, Josh Allen 2, Lamar Jackson 3. I'd probably have to put Joe Burrow 4, and then after that it gets a little tight on the race right there. 5 through 10. Jared Goff is definitely underrated in my opinion. When we talk about the top 10 quarterbacks.
I could say he's underrated, but check this out. They had, 2 losses last year?
Mm-hmm.
Who beat them?
Well, the Bucks end up beating them, one of them, yeah.
Yeah, we beat the dog shit out of them.
Mm-hmm. But at the same time, though, you guys lost to a lot of people you shouldn't have lost to. Because you guys end up winning the division. The Bucks ended up winning the division at what? Like 9-6? Or 9-7?
Yeah.
Something
no,
like
it was 10-8.
Was it 10-8?
Yeah.
Okay. But besides the AFC South, the Bucks. Besides the AFC South, the Bucks and that division wasn't very stacked compared to everybody else. I'm not taking anything away. I
can agree with you.
Yeah, I'm not taking anything away from Baker Mayfield. I'm just saying, just in general, it was an easier division.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so I'll go ahead and give you my top 5. Yeah, I'm going to be... You know what? Hold on. Let me just I'm going to just do the top 10. I'm going to do my top 10. You do your top 10 after, okay?
Okay.
So my top 10, personally, is Patrick Mahomes, obviously. Got to give it to Lamar Jackson for number 2. 2-time MVP, dual threat quarterback. Then I'll go Josh Allen. Got to go Jalen Hurts at 4. Super Bowl champion. The tush push. There you go. Put my guy Baker at 5. Got to. Joe Burrow could be number 6. 7, we're going to put Herbert in there. 8, we'll put Goff. 9, we'll put Jaden Daniels. And then 10, we'll put Stafford. Stafford is definitely the worst QB on this list. I don't know why he's on this list. It makes absolutely no sense. Because I'm not even going to put him top 15, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
I know it's controversial. If we got some LA Rams fans, go ahead and get in my DM and we can chop it up if you got a problem with it. But he is not in my top 10. And for you Joe Burrow lovers, if you are mad that I put Baker in front of him, you also jump in my DMs and we can have a conversation about that. All right.
Okay. All right. So, okay, my top 10 is going to have to be Patrick Mahomes, number 1, hands down. Everybody knows that. Number 2 is going to be still Josh Allen on this list. He is also a dual threat. I just think that Josh Allen, it's close, but I'm going to have to put Josh Allen before Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is definitely number 3. Those are guaranteed the top 3 quarterbacks in the league. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you say about Joe Burrow or anybody else. Those are the top 3 quarterbacks in the NFL right now. Number four, I would have to put Joe Burrow next. Just because he is, like I said, they didn't really do too much. They didn't even make the playoffs last year. They had a really bad start, but Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, he's got some threats, but he is a really good quarterback. They just don't really have that good of a line for him to really show out like some of these other quarterbacks have. Number 5, oh man, I'd probably have to put Jalen Hurts at number 5. Reigning Super Bowl champion, tush push. He's good, man. He's also a dual threat. Very, very precise, very good quarterback. Number 6, I'm gonna have to go Goff. I'm gonna put Jared Goff in there, and then I'll probably go Justin Herbert 7. 8, I'll probably put Jaden Daniels, and then 9, I'll put Baker in there, and I'll put Matt Stafford in there at number 10. I know you don't like me putting Baker down there at 9. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know he's good.
Crazy, bro.
But that's my top 10. So,
look, it don't even matter because look, we're about to hire Teddy Bridgewater to the staff, and we're gonna have a $20,000 training camp, and he is gonna have MVP. We're gonna go 17-0. Yeah.
This man said we're gonna hire Teddy Bridgewater to the staff.
Got to, bro. Get that $14,000 training camp, bro. Getting ready.
But yeah, man, NFL's coming up. I'm excited for it. I know a lot of our fans, a lot of the viewers, they're excited for it. We're gonna have a lot of good topics to talk about, here in the future.
If you guys know in the Indy area, NASCAR fans, the Brickyard 400 and the Pennzoil 250 is this weekend. Friday, 23-11. Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin's race team. The drivers are Bubba Wallace, obviously, 23 car, Tyler Reddick, 45, and Rye Herbst, the 35 car. Friday from 5 to 10. Hit us up if you want the link to get in, RSVP. But if you want to come out and meet all those guys, be a good time.
Yeah, we're going to both the Xfinity and the we're going to go Friday to meet them as well. But Saturday we'll be going to the Xfinity series, and then we'll be going to the NASCAR race on Sunday too. So it's going to be a fun weekend. It's going to be a long weekend. Hopefully it's not too hot, because I know how them races get. You watch a race and you're out there, hydrating, and you're ready to be done by like 6 o'clock. So
yeah.
All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all listening. We appreciate you viewers that listen every week. Listen every podcast. We truly appreciate you guys. Just stay tuned in, and we got more episodes coming for you guys. We love y'all. We'll talk to y'all later.